Hello and welcome everybody, this is Yost Levok, and this is time for more Dishonored. Sorry that I didn't start the episode off on the boat ride in. You didn't really miss much aside from Samson saying, kind of saying, it's been a fun trip and all that stuff. And also saying that we won't need the loyalists. But yeah. There's some audio issues with that one that I couldn't keep that part. So yeah. Anyway, in the last episode, aside from that bit that you missed, we took out the Lord Regent, thus getting our vengeance and no longer being dishonored. Well, technically we are still dishonored, but we're now... What are we now? I don't know. Anyway, let's go to talk to the loyalists and celebrate.
Cool.
Hey, there's Emily.
Everyone says you did something good tonight. We're leaving tomorrow, aren't we? I don't know if I want to go back to the tower. I can be...
He's done it. Word is spreading all over the city. The tyranny is over. By this time tomorrow, Emily will be on the throne. After that, we'll clear your name and put everything we've got into rebuilding the city.
I wish there were more of a city to rule. Most of Dunwall is rats and corpses.
The Admiral's right, I'm afraid. Corvo, you did your job while the rest of us sat on our asses. Our work starts tomorrow.
Tonight, rest easy. Tomorrow, we crown an empress. To
First,
Corvo, the
we
man who
drink.
served to change the course of history.
To Emily Colwyn, and the new dawn rising for Dunwall and the Empire.
Into whiskey! Or whatever this stuff is.
She'll need higher mathematics, court protocol, and cosmology.
No. Oh, I thought he was going to say something. Well,
Of course not, no. I just think I
I
should
guess
have
there's no
a
other
central
reason.
role.
I guess there's no
She
other
trusts me.
thing we need to do than to go to bed. We might as well go to bed or head up to our room the old-fashioned way. Whoa. 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 What the? Huh. That was weird. Huh. I think we go this way. It's easy to get lost in here when you don't ever go the normal person route, and you always just go just like blink your way there. Really? Whoa. What was in that whiskey? Or whatever that alcohol is. That a normal effect? I mean, I've been drunk before, but I've never been like, I've been to the point where I just kind of like I wasn't that. Whoa. Yeah, I was never this drunk. I was like, I got to like that point. Whoa! What was in that alcohol? Ugh. Ugh, gotta.
Samuel, you move like you've been drinking. Did the poison work its magic? Is he dead?
It better have. It cost me a month's profit.
Yes, sir. I believe Corvo has breathed his last.
Then Lieutenant Havelock?
Just as you wanted.
You've done a
You
fine
too,
job.
Marcus?
Remember, we need the body. If we come forward with the corpse of the man who murdered the Empress, we'll be greeted as heroes.
Yes, it'll grant us legitimacy. We'll be the men who rescued Emily and brought down the Lord Regent and his assassin. You'll see to the body, won't you, Samuel?
Yes, sir.
It too, Samuel! The only guy I actually liked? Actually, I liked Marcus. He's kind of cool.
I'm sorry something terrible.
I only saw him like twice.
But I only gave you half the poison. They were watching me, and it was all I could think to do. I think you're strong enough to survive that. I'll put you on the raft, and then I've got to ship out myself before they find out I've gone against their wishes. Snakes. They'll want to do the same to me as soon as I've outlived my uses. Hopefully you'll wake up and find your way out of this cursed city.
So yeah, it turns out the loyalists betray you. Now, there's a bit of a funny story I have to say about that. When I was first playing through this, I was on the boat ride home. I was on like the boat ride coming in, and I thought to myself, how funny would it be if they actually end up betraying you, and then it ended up becoming like a whole nother game, having to get your vengeance on these guys. Yeah, I was only kidding! Bethesda and Arcane Studios. I was only kidding!
Poisoned. Tibian stuff. Amateur work. He'll live. That's up to Dowd.
So, yeah. We are abducted by the assassins who killed the Empress now. This part I didn't predict. This is the betrayal thing. And like I said, I was only joking. That was the scary part. Yeah, and this is the point where I found out that, I think I pointed out that these things that you see around the city that I thought were like speakers. Yeah, they're actually cages. I think I mentioned that. Did I? No, did I? Hold on. I think the speakers I thought were cages because they looked a lot like this. I can't remember. There's I'm guessing Dodd.
I recognize those marks on your hand.
Yeah.
A gift from your friend. The one who talks to you in the dark. Talks to you when you visit his shrines. I visited those shrines too. And I know what it felt like to shove a blade into your Empress. But I don't know you. Who you are, and who you fight for.
Maybe I can
You're
fight for...
And I can't allow that.
Hey! Hey! You son of a bitch! You stole my... Ow! Ugh. We'll be right back after these messages. Oh, that's it. I didn't do that fast enough. Whoops. Probably should have started that before it went to fade to black. By the way, for those of you wondering why there's not an ad there, I don't do mid-roll ads. I just don't.
Here you are at last, in a ruined and
for those of you using ad blocker,
held captive
I didn't use an
by the man
ad.
who killed your empress.
And please,
Assassin
at least whitelist me.
Your
Because
friends
it's hard enough to
poisoned
make money,
you and
as it
dumped your
is.
body in the river. Did they do it to protect themselves, so no
Yes.
one would ever know what they'd done? Or
Yes.
was it because they were a single move away from controlling an empire, and
That
they knew
too.
you'd never let them manipulate Emily?
That too.
Maybe none of these. Perhaps that's just the nature of man.
You know, the funny thing is, I really do like the Outsider, but for the majority of the game, he just kind of spouts off these riddles, like, are you going to be a good guy or a bad guy? And it really, I'm going to go ahead and say it doesn't really make any difference. Like, the stuff he says is kind of, it's really just kind of spouting nonsense, essentially. In all honesty, I was kind of hoping a little more involvement with the Outsider, too. I think this is the last time we see him. We might see him one or two more times, but I think this is the last time we see him. I want to say this is the last time. So we're stuck inside this prison, unable to get out. Can't attack. We lost all our gear, but we still have all our spells and our hearts. There's a bone charmer over that way, and we can pick up the loot brick, toss it there. Pick it up, toss it there. Actually, I ended up killing off both mouses. If you have possession, you can use the mouses to drop down that hole and it gets out. It's an alternate way out. So yeah. So we need to get our stuff back. That's our first priority because we can't really. We're not very effective without our weapons, you know. Corvo's bounty notes. Dodd. Finding Corvo in possession of that mask could have been an elaborate frame job. But now the newly minted Lord Regent Havelock is announcing to all the city that he has proof linking Corvo to the masked felon. The bounty is 30,000 coins, but if Corvo is truly the masked felon and is responsible for all the things that one supposed to accuse him of, I expect the bounty to double. Because we have him alive, we should be able to barter for even more. Regarding Slackjaw, we watched him for a week, and when we were ready to make our move, he suddenly disappeared. Maybe he left the city. Rolfio. Got an assassin's blade, got some health potion. Mark Bulldog Carlton. I guess that's one of their marks. Slackjaw, 3,000 coins. Unknown assailants, which I'm guessing is Corvo or us. Got these two. And I believe this is the bounty ledger, so yeah. Eliminated. Payment failed, employer eliminated. Just so you know, I believe there's some DLC where you get to play as Dodd. I haven't played any of that. I did not read that, I'm sorry. I have not played that. I don't have any of the DLC on my computer yet. I plan on buying it whenever it goes on sale again. I think it went on sale a while ago, but I didn't have money. I'm planning on buying it when it goes on sale again. And right there we got some guys we want to watch out for. So yeah, we just kind of want to tilt our way. Whoa! And of course. So right here we have to deal with guys who have pretty much the same abilities we have. So yeah. The guy that we just killed because of the Shadow Strike move. The Shadow Kill. Because he didn't see us, he doesn't go away. The Brigamore job. Ronaldo, do the jobs you were told and do not question my planning again. Yes, the woman who met in the ruins of Brigamore Manor possessed ability like our own. And they women, and they use poisons administered by darts. But just as you share my ability to blink across space through the transversal trick, you also inherit my resistance to some toxins. As I told you when you first joined us, it is another of my gifts that whoever serves me loyally shares in some of my power. This may or may not aid you against their poisons. The leader of the Brigamore Witches must pay for a betrayal. If you succeed, your share will be enough to build a fine home in Sarkonis in your old age, assuming you live. I've been told the Brigamore Witches was a good DLC pack. I think there's also the Knife of Dunwall, where you play as Dodd. And I guess that's where all the those other bounties come from, is through the Knife of Dunwall. I don't know anything about like the Brigamore Witches or anything. Other than I've been told those two are really good. There's one other map pack where you play as, or you do just these like trial missions. And yeah, I've been told it's pretty bland. It's like what you expect of those types of missions. Just very beat the challenge. Not very much substance. We want to head that way for the bone charm. Blink. We're going to just fill up one. Actually, I want to get a dark vision. Oh. I don't think I mentioned it about climbing ropes and chains. It's really weird because you gotta look up to climb up and look down to climb down. There we have a gun, so we have sort of our equipment back. We don't want to go to Dodds though. We want to get our stuff back first. Wrong thing. Yeah. Ah, crap! Ouch! That hurt. So yeah, let's try this again. Notes contain each one of the okay. You already. That was solid ground underneath that water. Oh, this is. Woo! I survived! I was actually going to try to blink twice there. Blue-jawed hagfish egg. Oh, it's health. That's cool. I never noticed those there. Maybe I didn't, I just never... Ouch. Ouch, forgot. That's what those are, blue-jawed hagfish. Yo, hagfish. We're gonna avoid getting the gun this time, because we really... I'd say that as soon as we run into something where I need it. Okay. We're gonna grab onto the chain and get the gun. We really want to force it on it. BE-Trayal. There you go. Okay, it's still do. Okay. We got some crossbow bolts. We got some grenades. I don't know if I mentioned this, but a really good way to take care of those things up there is just that. Get rid of all of them in one foul swoop. A grenade to them. You can loot them and get some coins, even though those are still alive. Oh, that's gonna be annoying as... No, I guess we can avoid them. I don't think we have to worry about them coming... Yeah, I don't think we have to worry about coming back to them. So let's avoid them for now. There's another sword with a corpse. Oh! The Weeper! Get away! Get away from me! Get away from me! Okay, get some health. And we'll go this way to get our stuff back. Whew. Let's see, what are we on time? 20 minutes? About? Yeah, I think this is a good spot as I need to stop. So, in the next episode, we'll hopefully get to our stuff and then at least obtain it. We might actually be able to get to Dodd. I don't know, it depends on how long this takes. This part kind of takes a bit more time than most of the other missions, so yeah. But anyway, until then, I'll see you guys later.